long and cold nights, lack of the Basque cheesecake. This is how I imagine the times before the Industrial Revolution. And it's not really pleasant for me. What we would do without the fossil fuels. But hey, in a second, we will live without them. Our ever-increasing consumption led to depletion of the fossil fuels. Now we are in a situation when there is a real threat of returning to the times which I mentioned at the beginning of this speech. Can you imagine life without the cheesecake? Because I'm not ready for that. This is why I decided to do something about it, to have my contribution in replacing the usage of coal and crude oil, and at the same time to increase using of products from one process as a substrate in another. Well, I bet you heard about the sewage sludge produced during the wastewater treatment. I'm not going to bore you with the details, but they are considered as a viable feedstock for biofuel production, for example during methane fermentation. This process offers a sustainable approach to waste management and energy generation. Unfortunately, using sewage sludge for methane production is not that simple. Their variable composition and hard-to-degrade organic compounds like cellulose limit the effectiveness of their processing. Did you know that one person uses around 50 rolls of toilet paper per year? That equates to 5 kilograms of pure cellulose in a sewage sludge, just from one person. So, considering other sources like plants, food and cosmetic industry, we get a huge amount of cellulose in the sewage sludge. Luckily, here I am. In my research, I'm testing the ability of microorganisms to improve degradation of cellulose and, in consequence, sewage sludge treatment. I drag out bacteria and fungi from the sludge where they exist and perform various processes. Then I check their cellulolytic abilities. When I confirm their positive impact, I put them back to the sewage sludge and check if returning those organisms into their original environment in a specified amount will improve the processing of the whole used biomass. I verify the concentration of volatile fatty acids, chemical oxygen demand, different nitrogen forms, of course cellulose concentration, and finally methane yield. Thanks to such treatment, I increase potential of the sewage sludge to be an alternative source of energy and decrease amount of not useful product from the wastewater treatment. And the cheesecake is safe. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Perfect timing.